100 years ago, his great-grandfather stepped onto the campus at the United States Military Academy at West Point.
During 1930s America, it was a harsh world for men of color, and he never graduated. Tabitha Mills joins us with a family story of pride that spans decades.
That's right. 3 generations later, Jonathan Parham will attend West Point, where he hopes to finish the legacy his great-grandfather started. July 5th, 1929, Alonzo Parham appeared on nearly every newspaper in the nation as he entered the United States Military Academy at West Point.
This was at a time where it was a rarity. He was actually the 7th African American to attend West Point.
Parham was also the first African American to attend the academy in the 20th century.
That was pretty special. As a kid from Chicago, as a black kid from Chicago, going there.
Parham was eventually discharged for academic deficiencies.
This was a time in America of an attempt to change with integrating the services, but it was far from something that was accepted culturally.
What ended up happening was due to the circumstances surrounding his kind of social interactions, which were slim to none. They ostracized him.
He left West Point without graduating, but with something arguably more important, a legacy. 90 years later, Alonzo Parham's great-grandson, Jonathan, is preparing to step onto the West Point campus.
My son has a possibility of finishing what my grandfather started.
A member of the U.S. Naval Sea Cadet Corps since the 4th grade, Jonathan has dedicated his youth to chasing his dream.
My interest in the military and actually joining it happened when bin Laden was killed. And I was like, well, that's the best team I've ever seen. They crashed a helicopter and kept going. And I was like, I want to be a part of a team like that.
Jonathan needed a congressional nomination to attend West Point.
I did my interview with Congressman McCarthy, and I got a nomination to the Merchant Marine Academy and the Naval Academy, not West Point.
He didn't let the bump in the road stop him.
I drove up to San Francisco on a Friday to get my nomination packet into Senator Harris. And what happened there is that the government shut down.
A government shutdown still didn't deter him. West Point learned of his efforts and granted a military nomination to accept Parham into the academy. One of the items he'll take as he reports, his great-grandfather's sweater from his time at West Point.
From what I see, he left a great legacy, and that's what I'm trying to continue today.
Jonathan Parham leaves June 29th to West Point. Boot camp starts July 1st. He hopes to study law and plans to receive his master's at the academy.
Incredible.
And although Congressman McCarthy didn't nominate him, once he found out he was nominated, he sent him a very lovely letter congratulating him, telling him how proud the Bakersfield community is of him and wishing him well. So he is full of pride and support as he heads off to West Point.
So exciting to be able to finish that legacy.
It really is.
Yeah, I think we can all say that we're very proud for him, and best of luck.
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Tab.